My name is McBride. I am 62 years old, and I work at the hospital in the administration department.
Go.
Okay, I always had a passion for outdoor activities. Growing up as a child, and bicycling was just one of the hobbies that I did at the time, and that I just grew to love it more and more. My life as a single adult was basically work and come home, take care of my mom. And so I would try to incorporate some exercise on the weekends whenever I can. Yeah, the day that I met Fred, um, my daughter and I, we met at Silver Comet Trail, and I was standing there waiting for her, and she finally came along, and we were just standing there talking, and then this young man came, was whipping around on his bike, and so I noticed him, and my daughter actually initiated the conversation between us. But he seemed like a very nice young man. Found out that he was new in the area, and so we exchanged numbers from then.
Were you expecting to actually meet somebody on the trail that day?
I was not expecting to meet anyone on the trail that day. I don't expect to meet anyone literally, at all, especially during my activity of bicycling. But that day was an exciting day for me. It was different, and I'm glad it happened.
Too personal. Did you ever imagine finding love in your 60s?
Have I imagined finding love in my 60s? I always imagined finding love in my 60s. If I didn't find it in my 50s, then yes, I was not expecting to meet anyone on the trail that day. I don't expect to meet anyone literally, at all, especially during my activity of bicycling. But that day was an exciting day for me. It was different, and I'm glad it happened. Have I imagined finding love in my 60s? I always imagined finding love in my 60s. If I didn't find it in my 50s, then yes, I needed to find it in my 60s. So I am grateful that I did, and I'm happy. Um, I really haven't found any challenges in starting a relationship at my age. Um, it was the timing was bad, so I just didn't have the time for it. If I didn't meet Fred, I don't know what I would be doing right now. Um, he fulfilled so much in my life at this time. From what I was experiencing and going through, he was just so supportive, and he just impacted a lot um, in my daily living. I think it's very important to share a common hobby with your partner. It brings you guys closer together, um, spending a quality time together, and just getting to know each other like we're supposed to do. when I go cycling with Fred, it's exuberating. And I say that because he pushes me so much, you know, and but one good thing about it is he's patient with me on the trail, and you know, he doesn't never leave me behind, and it's fun. You know, get a lot of enjoyment out of it. If I had to say something to my younger self, I would say never give up on love because it can happen at any age. Okay, I met Fred in the year 2022 um, at the end of May. Um, no, not really. I didn't expect my relationship to last this long. Um, didn't expect the relationship period, just getting to know someone in passing, and but it flourished. Finding love later in life, I feel you just should be yourself, do what you enjoy doing, and something will come along.
Yes, my name is Frederick Godwin, 59, and from Tampa. I've been living in Atlanta 3 years. So really fell in love with cycling among when the COVID hit, and the COVID, you know, we couldn't go indoor to work out, so we had to pick up outdoor workout programs. So I really, when the COVID hit, that's when I just started cycling more and more and more until I fell in love with cycling. I mean, plays a very important role in my life. I mean, it give you a good, hard, straight workout and keep you calm. You get a chance to enjoy nature, being outdoors, and you run into other cyclists, and and you meet a whole lot of different friends on the cycling tour. The day, I mean, it was a normal day cycling. Had in mind to do 40 miles, 40 mile cycle day, and on the way back from, I think did like 35 miles. I had like another 5 miles to go to finish my ride for the day, and doing 40, I ran out of water, so I stopped at the water fountain, and that's where I saw Cheryl coming from the water fountain. I mean, if it's important to have someone that you care for and that can enjoy what you love to do. So it's companion, and having companion, and just make the workout even better. I mean, it's important, very important. I mean, I thought I would still be a good catch. I mean, I'm in pretty good shape. Like the outdoors. I think I'm sort of still friendly and nice, easy to get along. So I sort of felt that I would find love somewhere. Eventually somewhere. I didn't expect to be on the cycle trail. No, I didn't expect to me. I didn't expect to find love that day on the cycling trail. Though I did not. Cheryl's loved to be on the cycle trail just as well. She's very good. She she's a very good rider. She's energetic. She makes you laugh on the trail. Some of the stuff that she does. Um, I did one day we was beginning the cycle, and I think she was just super excited, and she made a little slip, little fall. Wasn't no big fall, just a little fall. I said, well, I said, you realize you have to take your time. You have to take your time, take it slow from the beginning. So I think the most important thing is take care of yourself, man. I think you should be able to find love. You gotta love yourself before you can love anyone else. You have to learn to love yourself.
These are good.
Miss Two is better than one all the time. We get along extremely well, and she competitive. I got a natural competitive nature, so it's a good combination. It's a very good combination. Cycle is cycle is something that cycle is something that we can do when we're 80. So it's a goal for her and a goal for me that to be an 80, getting on the bikes and on the trail.
That's good.
To not give up. That's number one thing because you don't know that day that you can meet love and you can see the person that you can fall in love with. So you just have to, it's possible. So yes, you can do it. I mean, yes,